Stephen Finn impressed with the ball as Middlesex stayed on top of Somerset on the second day of the LV County Championship match at Merchant Taylors' School in Northwood. The visitors had dismissed Middlesex for 283 on the first day, and the second morning began with them starting their reply. Finn was expected to cause problems on a pitch which the Somerset Seamers had enjoyed on day one, but he and the other bowlers found Marcus Trescothick and Tom Abel in battling form first thing, as they gave their team an encouraging start. Finn's first spell of 7 overs brought him figures of 0 for 11, and he delivered some beauties in that too. As did Toby Rowland-Jones, the Middlesex attack not always having the luck some of their bowling deserved from time to time, Somerset knocking off 69 runs before lunch was taken. Finn was back on after the break, and with his ninth delivery he found the edge of Abel's bat to send the youngster on his way for 26 and to end an opening stand of 76, which had the visitors on top. Not for long. In the next over, Tim Murtagh found just enough swing through the air to have Johan Myburgh taken behind on the drive for just a single. Finn, who will be replaced by James Harris when he joins up with the England squad ahead of the second Ashes Test at Lords, continued to cause Trescothick some problems, and a quick and full delivery proved to be too good for James Hildreth, who had his off-stump flattened after making 4 of the score of 86 for 3. Middlesex were fighting back strongly, and so Trescothick now had an even more important role to play. His 6th boundary took him to a half-century off 113 balls. His was now a wicket that the home team so desperately needed. Now approaching 40 years of age, the former England opener is still a man to spread fear into an opposition once he gets in. As with the first day, there were promises of meaningful partnerships, although no sizable ones ever materialised. Jim Allenby and Trescothick added 31 for the 4th wicket, before the latter fell for 52. LBW to Rowland-Jones with a total on 117 for 4, and the deficit standing at 166. Peter Trigo had a fine game with the bat last week to help his side draw at home to Sussex, and he and Allenby were the latest pair to knuckle down to get a stand started, only for it to end without causing too much damage to the bowling team. Trigo had made 15 out of a total of 152 when he went to pull a slider from Ollie Rayner, only to miss and be given out leg before, just as the rain started to fall. There was one more over before the players went off, and we then had just a couple of short sessions in the evening as one shower followed another. In them, Lewis Gregory briefly threatened, until he gave Finn his 3rd wicket of the day with a feather behind to John Simpson. The England man should have had a 4th in his next over, only for James Franklin to miss a regulation chance at slip to give Michael Bates a life. Not that that mattered too much. Instead, Finn bowled a perfect line and length to have Allenby held by Rayner after making 43 of a total of 178 for 7. And before more rain finally drove the players off for a final time, Rayner was involved again to hold on to an edge offered by Abdur Rahman, which gave Murtagh a wicket. Finn ended the day with figures of 4 for 41 from 21 overs, and that helped to leave Somerset on 185 for 8, which means that they will go again on the 3rd morning, trailing by 98 runs.